Meta employees on edge, finding out that 5% of the company's workforce will be laid off. Those employees will receive notice next month, and CEO Mark Zuckerberg says this decision is to move out low performers. Tech jobs used to mean job security. That's no longer the case.
What's going on, tech fans? Welcome back to Gadgetools Unlimited, your go-to channel for tech insights, career growth, and the raw truth about what's happening in the industry. Today, we're going to jump into a brutal story that might be bringing a real reality check to the industry. And that's Meta's ruthless culling of low performers. Yeah, that's right. Meta is about to lay off 5% of its workforce. And that's around 3,600 employees. Just like that. Gotta go. But hold up. It ain't just Meta. Word on the street is other big tech companies are beginning to sharpen the axe too. And it's looking like 2025 might go down as another year of tech apocalypse. So the question is your tech career on the chopping block? Stick with me and I'll not only break down what's happening, but I'll also show you how to stay ahead of the game. Grab your coffee, grab your notebooks, and let's get into it. So what's really going on? Here's the deal. Mark Zuckerberg has called 2025 an intense year for Meta, focusing on AI, smart glasses, and social media evolution. And to make that happen, they're raising the bar on performance management. Translation, if you're not exceeding expectations, you might be looking like lunch meat. Here's what we know. Notifications will start going out around February 10th. So if you're on the chopping block, that's when you're going to find out. My advice, start preparing for the worst just in case you got to pivot. Now, they say they're going to be giving out generous severance packages. Meta says it's going to take care of folks financially, but let's be real. That's little consolation when you're about to be out of a job. Hopefully, you've been frugal and tucked away some rainy day funds just in case a situation like this might arise. It's not really uncommon in the tech industry, especially given what we've seen over the last few years. Now, it ain't about cost cutting, because they planning on backfilling these roles later. So it's all about performance. All the career coasters, the day in the life Starbucks tech bloggers, you might want to lean in a little bit on this one. And this ain't the first rodeo for Meta. They done already laid off 21,000 employees since 2022, and they ain't alone. Microsoft been trimming down, Amazon's following suit, and the whole industry is feeling the pressure. So why is this happening? Here's a scoop. AI and automation are taking over and companies are doubling down on efficiency. The impact on the industry could be heavy. These layoffs are signaling a shift towards a leaner, more AI-driven operation suit for these companies. For tech pros, the message is clear. Adopt or perish. Gone are the days when you could just rest on your laurels, coasting on outdated skills and buzzword-filled resumes. To avoid being labeled a low performer and ending up on a chopping block, tech workers need to embrace a mindset of continuous growth and upskill. It's no longer enough to know the jargon. You got to master the underlying concepts that come along with it. As Meta or Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg ominously stated, 2025 is about to be an intense year. So what does all this mean for your career? Well, let me give you some game. But before I do, take a moment, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell so you can stay in the loop when new tech news hits the streets. Now, if you're in tech, you got to evolve with the industry. But don't panic just yet. Change brings opportunities, and I got some actionable advice to help you stay ahead of the game. Here are 6 areas that you can focus on. Number 1, continuous upskilling. Fam, the game is changing, and standing still means you really moving backwards. AI is replacing traditional roles, and the only way to stay relevant is to keep learning. If you're in the cloud, dive into edge computing, multi-cloud strategies, or AI integration. If you're a dev, start exploring how to build on emerging platforms. Number 2, deep conceptual knowledge. It's no longer enough just to know buzzwords. You got to understand why and how behind the buzzwords. Companies want people who can think critically, solve complex problems, and drive innovation. So you got to go beyond the tutorials and get that hands-on real world project experience that's going to help you flex your technical savvy. Number 3, soft skills matter. Here's something that AI will never be able to replace: your emotional intelligence, creativity, and leadership. Start building those soft skills. Think communication, collaboration, and adaptability. Trust me, they're going to be your secret weapon in the tech apocalypse. Number 4, build your brand. In today's competitive market, having a strong personal brand is non-negotiable. Showcase your unique value on LinkedIn, GitHub, and even YouTube. Let people know what you bring to the table, and don't be afraid to flex your achievements. Number 5, specialize in high demand areas. The future is in fields like AI, AR, VR, quantum computing, and blockchain. Start exploring these areas now so that you can position yourself as an expert when the demand spikes. Number 6, know your value. Understand your worth, whether it's negotiating a raise or finding your next role. Knowing what you bring to the table is key. Confidence is everything, fam. And when you have it, it shows. And people gravitate towards it. People love to be led. So being a confident and charismatic leader, that's a real superpower. Now, why does all this matter? Let me break it down for you. This isn't just about Meta. It's a wake-up call for the entire tech industry. The landscape is shifting, and people who thrive will be the ones who embrace change, commit to growth, and keep pushing the envelope. Think about it. If Meta is letting go of 3,600 employees, how many roles are going to open up in cutting-edge fields? If Amazon is trimming their workforce, what does that mean for the cloud adoption? The opportunities are coming. You have to be ready to seize on. So TechFam, what's your next move? Are you doubling down on upskilling, exploring new fields, building your personal brand? What are you going to do? Drop a comment below and let's chop it up. I want to hear how you're preparing for the future. And don't forget, if this video brought you value, smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tech insights and tech career tips. Remember, standing still is not an option. Stay learning, stay growing, and most importantly, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And until the next video, Tech Fam, peace.